you ever felt.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Builds by Bailey. Today I'm going to do another one of those update videos that I've been doing on the Riverside stuff. So I've got the bumper for the BMW is already finished. So all I'm waiting on is the guy to show up on Wednesday so we can put it on his car. I can sand out a couple of imperfections, some trash and little bits of dirt and stuff that I just can't help from painting inside this homemade tent tarp. So it works great, but sometimes you get a little bit of trash and stuff. So I gotta get that stuff out. The GS is all detailed. So basically all we have to do is the final polish on it, and then to put some of that ceramic coating that you may have seen Logan post on Instagram and tagged me in a couple of those photos. So that's the last step on that. I'm a firm believer in ceramic coating now. Stuff's pretty freaking awesome. Almost all of the panels are ready for their first coat of primer. The rear lip is 75% done with fiberglass. I'll show you guys all that stuff in just a second. 75% done with fiberglass. The front bumper is all sanded down, the front lip. One of the side skirts is all sanded down. All the fiberglass is done on the side skirts. And then there's one more side skirt that has to be sanded down. So tomorrow I'm going to be priming all of those parts except for the rear lip, just because it's not done yet. So here's the front bumper and one of the side skirts. That side skirt, you can see all of the low and the high spots in it. And that's just what I could get out just by blocking it briefly. I'm going to prime it, block it again, and then probably prime it again and block that one last time to get it all straight. I'm going to pan over here a little bit. You can see the rear lip, how I've got a lot of the fiberglass done. Still see a couple of the zip ties. All of the places that you see on this side are finished and it's all straight like it needs to be. I still have to do the cutout in the center to widen that a little bit. And then I'm actually going to recut and re-fiberglass this. Whenever I kind of did it on the car, it didn't cooperate well. So I'm going to recut that, put it back in place, clamp it all together, and then re-fiberglass that. The front lip is ready for its last coat of primer. It had one little imperfection in it really, in the front there, but it's all ready for its last coat of primer and then to be blocked. That piece will actually be really flat and straight. And then I've got the one side skirt on the side of the car. This is the one that still has to be sanded down. Besides that though, it's ready to go. I'll have it ready in about 30 minutes tomorrow and we'll be ready to prime it. We were able to get all the suspension on with the exception of the driver's side front suspension. That's not done yet, but all the rest of it is on and in place. New knuckles, new upper control arms, lower control arms, everything that's adjustable is on the car now. You probably noticed that it's got quite a bit of camber in the couple of pictures you just saw on the passenger side. That's because he's running some extremely wide wheels. You'll get to see that probably in one of the next few videos. Definitely before Riverside you'll get to see the wheels themselves. You might not see the finished product, but you'll get to see a good chunk of it. But for the most part the suspension's on, with the exception of the driver's side, so that front corner. But we did have a couple of issues with some frozen bolts and things like that that have slowed us down, but we've gotten all those off so far. So as you can see, quite a bit of negative camber, and it's actually maxed out to as positive as it can get in the front at the current moment. So it'll actually suck in a lot more. And the rear, I'm not exactly sure how much he's going to run in the back, but he's got a lot more adjustment in the back as well. That's also not the ride height that he's running. He's actually going to lower the car quite a bit more. We don't know exactly until he gets the wheels here. That's why you're going to get to see them a little earlier. But for the most part, all of this work's going by a lot faster than I expected it to be. I wouldn't say that I'm ahead of schedule because I don't ever want to think that way, but I'm trying to truck along as fast as I can just in case I run into any kind of hiccups or anything like that. So I have plenty of time to finish it before the actual Riverside pre-meet, which is the night before the actual show. So thank you guys once again for watching. Don't forget, go ahead and take the day off for April the 15th and come out to Riverside. You won't be disappointed. There's a lot of cars that are going to be there that are pretty mind-blowing on the way that people put this stuff together. Really good paint jobs on cars, just awesome cars, some once-in-a-lifetime things that you're hardly ever going to see. So come out to Riverside. It's at the First Tennessee Pavilion on April the 15th. And then there's a pre-meet the night before, but just go check the Riverside Facebook page for all the updates on that stuff. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.